Hello, and welcome to another trading week. In this video, we want to take a look at Bitcoin. I just would like to focus on the microstructure because nothing has changed. When we look at the bigger picture, I explained the larger degree wave count yesterday a few times and the bigger picture as well. So let's dive into the microstructure. As suggested and anticipated, the market is moving slowly because remember, today the US stock market is closed due to Labor Day. So they have their well-deserved public holiday. And yeah, we are stuck here with a slow market, of course. So the suggestion is still, or the expectation is still, that we get another low here in this structure. Seems fairly incomplete. I mean, what would be the alternative? The alternative would be that this year was the third wave, this year was the fourth, and the 5-wave move down is already complete. I can't really believe it. I mean, if it is, then it is the case, but we're looking for ideal structures. And this wave 3 here was not really long enough. I mean, it was only like $30 to $40 that were missing, but still in length, I mean, to the downside. And the fourth wave was extremely short and shallow. So nothing, invalid, but still it didn't really fulfill the perfect requirements of perfect, ideal guidelines, you could say. And therefore, my primary scenario is that we are still in a fourth wave, which is what price action actually is confirming, right? So far this outlook over the last few days has been correct, and we're moving towards that ideal target. The ideal target, if you don't know, from an Elliott Wave point of view, 408.4 is the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. It's just the level that with the highest probability is typically reached. Okay, it doesn't need to be reached. There's no, it's not a rule, but, we're dealing with a lot of guidelines in these markets. It's all about probabilities in this uncertain market. Now, it can still go higher. I mean, this resistance area basically shows the space that this wave 4 has, right? So it can go higher all the way up to 26,450. Now, I shouldn't say it can go higher because, of course, it can. It can even break above resistance, but if it breaks above resistance, then it needs a re-evaluation of the chart. The main reason why we're tracking this is to understand that in this region, there should ideally be a reaction to the downside to fulfill that 5-wave move. After that, I'm watching for either quite an impulsive move up, which would be a suggestion that the overall correction that started in July is over, and that we are most likely going to hold a 3-wave pullback. Then I will take an aggressive long position. Or if we see a corrective rally, then this will be a short trade setup for lower into the 20K region, the low 20K region, or maybe even a little lower. So there are some interesting setups coming up this week, potentially next week, and I'm observing that. And at the moment, still suggesting lower, 26,450. If that level breaks, it would indicate this is not a wave 4 anymore. We would then primarily watch this as a high B wave to play out. So if this plays out, then we will have potentially a rally into the region around 29K. So there is a lot of resistance here, a lot of choppy price action. It would be very likely that the price will then get to that level, but slow down in that level, in that range, and maybe even get rejected. And until then, I'm watching this area very closely. So we've got a lot of overlapping price action here around 26,200. That's exactly where the 38.2 retracement level is sitting. So basically the ideal retracement area, the ideal target for a wave 4. And if we add the volume profile, again, you can see how this is sort of overlapping. Now, it's not exactly at 26,180, but you can see this is sort of where the volume is sitting, historical volume in this resistance area. I think I mentioned that in the last few days already, and we said it is likely that the price will have difficulty to get through that area. And this is what we see right now. I mean, just zoom in and you can see how the price is struggling to push above the point of control. The point of control is the level that, the price level at which most volume was traded, okay? And that is here at 25,970, 26K basically, okay? So just below that 38.2, just below the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. So let's take that off again. This is basically what we need to watch out for. And then minimum expectation, if we make another low, is a break below the 17th of August low, which was at 25,240, but that will depend a little bit on your exchange. So, I'm not interested in a few dollars below that. We need to see a sustained break, something more substantial. Otherwise, it's just not reliable. I know there are a couple of exchanges where price might have dipped below it. Always make sure that you don't compare futures with spot prices because they have different charts. Yeah, they are just different, different markets, the futures and the spot markets. This here is the spot market price. Okay, just find that more reliable. Okay, yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership and also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content that you won't find here on YouTube. And if you're interested in the membership, you'll get access to all our TradingView live charts. You'll get access to Signal's daily market updates, even in between videos as a gold member. You get access to weekly live streams. You can access our chat rooms. There's lots of additional learning content about Elliott Wave trading and mindset. So yeah, feel free to check it out and enjoy the week. Thank you. Bye-bye.